Welcome back to Melita's Delicacies. Friends, I'm back with yet another delicious classic pudding recipe. And that is the bread pudding. Simple yet delicious as usual with Melita's twist. And friends, before we get started with the recipe, if you are new to my channel or haven't subscribed already, then please do like, share and subscribe to my channel for more interesting and exciting recipes for you. And this pudding is simple, quick and so easy and best to make during this festive season. And friends, I'm giving the playlist of all my other puddings in the description. Please do watch them and try during this festive season. So let's get started with this delicious bread pudding recipe. So here I have taken 4 bread, or what we call the pav, or you can take 10 slices of bread. This is a pudding that can be best made with leftover bread. And I have just made them into smaller bits so that it becomes easy to soak. I have warmed here 1 liter of milk. To this I am adding here half cup of sugar. Now you can add a little more or less of sugar depending upon your preference of sweetness. To this I am adding about 2 tablespoons of rum. Again, this is totally optional, but this is the Melita's twist to make this pudding super delicious. Surely friends, adding this rum to this makes this pudding really delicious, flavorful, and it does taste super festive. To enhance the flavor, I'm adding here 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Give all these a good mix so that the sugar dissolves well. Now pour in this warm milk into the bread and just give it a mix and cover and let it rest for about 10 minutes. Until then, let's make the caramel. Here I have taken 4 tablespoons of granulated sugar. Just on high flame, let it melt, and once it starts melting, just keep swirling like this. Once the sugar is melted, now at this point it is almost done. Do not leave this alone and be very careful. You can use this caramel at this stage also, but I prefer a little darker tint. And quickly pour into your desired mold and spread it around, but be very careful when you are handling the caramel because it is super hot. And let it cool completely. It takes about 5 minutes to cool down. Until the caramel cools down, let's get back to the bread milk sugar mixture. Bread is well soaked. To make this pudding rich and creamy, I am using here 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter. Using of butter is again totally optional. Give it a mix and now pour in all these into a blender. To this I am adding 4 whole eggs at room temperature. My caramel has also cooled down, and now I will pour it through a sieve into the mold. This gives the pudding a nice creamy texture. Now into this I'll grate a little of a nutmeg to give it the perfect traditional flavor. Cover the mold and place it into a steamer and steam it for about 40 to 50 minutes depending upon your quantity. It has taken 45 minutes for my pudding to get done. I'll remove it out and let it cool down completely, and then I will refrigerate it for about 2 to 3 hours so that it settles down well. My pudding has rested overnight into the refrigerator, and let's just carefully scrape the sides and let's turn the pudding. And this brownish color on the pudding is because of the rum that we used, and also because my caramel was little on a darker. Now let's unmold this into a serving plate carefully. And here my delicious bread pudding is ready to be relished. Isn't it quick and easy, friends? Do try this bread pudding recipe at your home with your family, especially during this festive season, and enjoy delicious pudding, quick, easy and delicious. It's perfectly sliceable. Friends, the slices are so perfect. Let's do the taste test. It's super soft and delicious. It tastes super delicious when you add a little of the caramel, and that caramel too with the rum flavor is super festive. Every bite is so melt in the mouth, friends. I can't resist it. Do try this recipe at your home and enjoy this super soft, delicious, yummy, rummy, festive bread pudding. Thank you for watching. See you next week, starting with my Christmas recipes. So keep tuned to Melita's Delicacies for more Christmassy recipes. God bless you.